Good day, guys. Welcome back to this channel. So let's quickly take a look at our S&P 500 for this week. Right, before we get started, make sure you like, share, and also subscribe if you've not subscribed. Also use the super thanks button. Right, you see a super thanks button. Actually, use it. After you've used it, do anything you want. Then you can actually come and comment. I also want to watch out for your comments. Right, you can also support the channel by using our super thanks button. So use it. Now let's get started. You see that about last week we did analysis on this S&P 500. I told you guys that we will be expecting a bullish move on S&P 500 to come and take out this ice, which is a level of 4,000, 100. I actually told you guys a level we should watch out for a level of 4,100. You can go back to watch it, right? We actually added that movement. After we added that movement, then our S&P dropped. You can see it on the daily time frame. We actually got that movement on Tuesday. On Monday, we actually opened and closed bullish. On Tuesday, then our S&P 500 gave us that bullish move that we were all expecting to actually get to, which actually got to a level of 4,100, even broke above a level of 4,100. After that, the price kind of corrected itself. And ever since price have now dropped. So for this week, we would want to analyze this our S&P and know what this price will be moving for this week. So to predict this price properly, to be able to understand this movement, we would actually start from the higher time frame, which is the monthly time frame. So when you take a look at this monthly time frame, right, let's start this movement from 2016. What you ask yourself is that this movement from 2016 to early 2022. What was the movement, right? We clearly can see that this is an uptrend movement where I've seen an higher highs and an higher lows rate. We see higher highs, higher lows. And I've also, as said, also added this 10 period moving average. Now, we all know that once this price is trading above our 10 period moving average, then there's only one movement we should watch out for, right? Which is to actually go long. We should actually see this as a bullish move. As long as it is trading above our 10 period moving average, then clearly that is an uptrend move. Now, if you see this movement, right, early 2022, right, we'll be having one movement ever since till now, which is actually a bearish move. You clearly can see a lower lows and a lower highs. So you can see this move price giving us lower lows and a lower highs. And you can also see that this price is now trading below our 10 period moving average as compared to previous ones. You can see that previously it was trading above the moving average, but as at now, it is trading below the moving average. So you can clearly see a lower lows and a lower highs. So you see this as a lower lows, and here comes a lower highs, right? You can take a look at this as a new lows that broke this previous lows on S&P, right? And here comes a lower highs, which you can consider as a pullback. Then again, a new lows was made, which broke this previous lows, right? And I told you guys that a pullback will be made. So if you were following consistently with us, see how we added this bullish move, and you can see that price has now gotten to this level. We were all talking about a level of 4,100 that we want to see price actually get to that level. Price got to that same level, actually broke a bit above that level a bit, right? Now price is now dropping. So if you take a look at this movement, right, you will know that we will continue this our bearish move on this S&P 500. So we are able to break this previous lows, thereby giving us a new lower lows. So this S&P, anyhow you want to see it, see this as a bearish move. So this month of December, and S&P 500 has given us a bearish move. So still expect a further bearish move to be made. So we would see the bearish move the month of December. We would also enter the month of January next year, get a bearish move. Even the month of February, we would also expect a further bearish move. So S&P 500, guys, we are still on a bearish move. So a lower lows and a lower highs is being played out. Now let's see what this weekly time frame says. So you will see this movement, right? Lower lows, lower highs, right? You can see that this price have been dropping. Then it was here we kind of had like a pullback. So if you're following consistently, I told you guys that how this was an impulse move. Here is a correction, right? An impulse move was made there, and I told you guys that you want to see that impulse move up to take out a level of 4,100. Where, right? Price kind of give us like a pullback that upper 2 weeks. The week that just finished, I told you guys that as at here, we should expect a bullish move to a level of 4,100. Price got to that level, even broke above it. And after that, we expect a drop. So now this price is dropping. So that is still to tell you that this price is now on a bearish move. So this week that we open, we should also expect our price to open and close bearish. So for this week that we are predicting for, you should be able to take out this lows, which is a level of 3,700. So watch out for a level of 3,700. Currently, we are trading at 3,800 plus, right? Be it 832, be it 833, anyone it is showing or anywhere you see it. Though we for this week that we are predicting for, we would want to see this price drop to a level of 3,700 and possibly break below it. So watch out for it. We expect price to possibly break below it, but let's see it drop to a level of 3,700. Then maybe a price will give us a pullback at this level and continue the bearish move, or price will actually break this level of 3,700, then price will give us a pullback before it continues its bearish move. Above all, S&P 500, guys, till this month we end, just expect a bearish move, especially if you are a position trader. You want to trade with a position, then there's only one movement you should watch out for and you should place, which is to actually sell. You should go ahead to sell on this S&P 500. So we will be watching out for this level, right, for S&P 500 to get to. And now you can clearly see that this price is trading below our moving average. So you still see this as a bearish move. So a further bearish move needs to be made on S&P 500 for the week. Now let's see what this daily time frame actually says. So you can clearly see, you can see here. Now this no loss has been made. So maybe if you want to be patient enough, you can wait for a pullback before you go ahead to take a sell on this S&P 500. That is if you want to place such trade. But I think a further drop needs to be made. A further drop needs to be made on S&P before it actually have a pullback. So once that pullback is being made, then we will continue our bearish move. And if a further drop will not be made, then once price openness, then you should expect a pullback on this S&P. Once the pullback has been made, I've got to take out this level it has broken out from. Reason why I'm watching out for this level is that price has once reacted to this level. I do tell you guys that if price have reacted to a level previously multiple times, there's every possibility that price will get to that same level, especially once price breaks out to that level. Price needs to give us a pullback to react to that same level again. So now that price have once reacted to this level, right? We saw a rejection here and another rejection here. Now that price has broken below it, watch out for a pullback. Definitely a pullback would be made to test the same level before we continue our bearish move. When will the pullback be made? That is exactly what I can't really tell. But one thing I know for sure is that a pullback will be made. Just that I don't know when it will be made. At what day? Will it be made on Monday? Will it be made on Tuesday or Wednesday? Can't really predict. But a pullback will definitely be made on this S&P 500 to hit this level. Then a continuous bearish move. So above all, S&P 500 is still bearish. And you can still see it still trading below our 10 period moving average. As long as it is still trading below our 10 period moving average, especially on the daily time frame, then definitely you should consider a short or a sell movement. Now let's see what this 4-hour time frame says. So we would want to sell, right? S&P 500, we would want to short and want to sell. So we would go to the 4-hour time frame. So we clearly consider that this is a bearish move on the 4-hour time frame. Assuming we are seeing higher highs and higher lows on the 4-hour time frame, and we would want to sell, right? The advice would be we should actually stay out of that trade. We should not place any trade. But clearly we can see a lower lows and a lower highs on the 4-hour time frame. So clearly we can now take this as an opportunity to sell. So you can be patient enough for this pullback to be made, which I believe will be made soon. Then we can go ahead to sell. So we'll see this as a lows, then a correction, a lows, a correction, a lows, right? A correction, a new lows, then a correction should be played out soon. Once the correction has played out, especially on the 4-hour time frame, then go ahead to sell this S&P 500 for the week. So above all, this week that we're predicting for, we will see S&P 500 close bearish.